We are going to be checking out the 2TB 4.0 NVMe by VANSUNY. But before we do that, we gotta see what comes in this box. Okay, so let's get this open. So we actually do have something in the box here. It's gonna be the installation guide. Very nice. It's always good to know what you're doing. We also get a screwdriver and some standoffs with a couple of screws. As for the NVMe, we get the NVMe itself and also a heatsink. So let's check this heatsink out real quick. It does come with two thermal pads, depending on what you need. It comes with this cool full metal heatsink that gets installed onto the NVMe in case you don't have a heatsink on your motherboard. And of course, we also get the VANSUNY X16S 2TB NVMe SSD. So let's talk specs. The VANSUNY X16S is a 2TB NVMe 4.0 SSD that is capable of 7,300 megabytes per second reads and 6,300 megabytes per second writes. Once we peel back the sticker, we see that the X16S comes with an MAP162A memory controller, which is manufactured by Maxiotech. This is a DRAM-less SSD controller that features a quad-core ARM Cortex R5 processor. The controller uses HMB technology, or host memory buffer, to manage its mapping rather than a dedicated DRAM cache. What this means is that instead of storing a copy of the flash translation layer mapping table locally, it borrows a little bit of the host's RAM, like a gaming PC or gaming console, to quickly access the flash translation layer. It's unnoticeable and typically only uses around 64 megabytes. This not only lowers the cost of the SSD, but also the power usage, which makes the X16S perfect for what I need it for. Now, VANSUNY sent this out to me, and before they sent it out to me, I asked them a question, and I wanted to know how much power this actually pulls. And the reason why I asked that is because I actually need an NVMe SSD for my external enclosure, because I need to be able to be portable and record high quality videos from my iPhone 17 Pro. So since the X16S actually uses less than 5 watts to operate, I can easily install it into my external NVMe SSD enclosure and use it to plug it into my iPhone 17 Pro. We're gonna plug it into the phone itself, and once we're in, we'll see if we go to the files, it should show up, and our drive is actually named ProRes. The ProRes files are right here. Not only does it allow me to access files on it, I can actually use it with Blackmagic, which is a more professional application for video. Then I can go ahead and go to settings, go down to media, and go to where it says save clips to, click on that, go to files, and I can actually select my NVMe drive, which I named ProRes Vid. So now that we have it selected within our settings, we can see that it actually appears down here as the 2TB drive. So now everything that I record on this phone is going to directly be saved on the VANSUNY drive instead of my phone, which is going to save me storage on my phone, and I'm going to be able to have all of my video just on here. Now, this is the reason why we need such a big storage. Now, for those of us that use the iPhones to do professional videography, we know that ProRes footage is very storage heavy. We have a 1:30 long video. We're going to click on that. We're going to go to information. Now the Apple ProRes 422 LT file, and remember, this is 1:30, is 9.36 gigs. Keep that in mind. Now imagine if you're recording 10-minute long video, 20-minute long video. This is going to be huge. You're talking about hundreds of gigs. So the fact that this uses less than 5 watts and it can be installed on an external NVMe enclosure and used for the iPhone 17 Pro is a game changer. So of course, having 2 terabytes of storage with me is going to be very ideal to be able to capture everything I need and then edit it down. That being said, we wanted a real world test. So we used a thermal camera during repeated large file transfers. The highest temperature we saw was 58 degrees Celsius after about 6 minutes of constant read and writes. VANSUNY does include a chunky heatsink with the drive, so we put that on and retested. The hotspot dropped to 34 degrees Celsius. That's a 24-degree difference, which is insane. So if your motherboard or enclosure can fit the heatsink, yes, use it. Some motherboards have their own heatsink, so your results may vary. We also ran OCCT's new storage test. During the stability run, we saw temps around 47 degrees Celsius with a max hotspot of 62 degrees Celsius. During the benchmark run, the drive hit 46 degrees in most zones and 54 degrees Celsius at the hottest point. In terms of speeds, we got 7135 megabyte reads and 6180 megabyte writes on our first run, and 7067 megabyte reads and 6229 megabyte writes on our second run. Almost exactly what VANSUNY advertises. Just keep in mind that up to always depends on temps, testing methods, and your hardware. Motherboard, CPU lanes, slot generation, all of it matters. Everything has to work together to hit those speeds. So whether you're using the X16S externally, like I am, or installing it into your gaming PC, the VANSUNY X16S is a solid drive with great performance at a reasonable cost. So I want to thank VANSUNY for sending this out to me. It was perfect for what I needed it for. I actually got to take it out on a recent vacation and get some footage of Epic Universe using this drive. So VANSUNY actually came in clutch because I needed this to go on that vacation and test it out. So it was like, what? Yes, perfect timing. Let's go. Video. If you're in need of a fast NVMe SSD, I'm gonna leave a link down in the description for you so you can easily find this product. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Such a beefy cooler. Whoa.